In the stillness of a Kyoto dojo, a solitary archer kneels, cradling a bow taller than herself. Her breath steadies, her gaze softens, and time dissolves. This is not a weapon. This is Kyudo, the way of the bow, a practice where the arrow's flight is not a path to a target, but a mirror to the soul. For over a millennium, Japanese archery has transcended war, ritual, and sport to become a meditation on what it means to be human. The story begins with the Yumi, Japan's asymmetrical longbow, a design unmatched in the archery world. Towering over 2 meters, its grip sits 1/3 from the bottom, a geometry born of necessity. Samurai needed to shoot from horseback without the lower limb snagging the saddle, but also from their knees in courtly ceremonies. Crafted from bamboo slats laminated with hardwood and bound with lacquer, the Yumi is a living entity. Master bowyers in ancient workshops still age bamboo for a decade, curing it in smokehouses to ward off insects. The glue, urushi, is tapped from toxic lacquer trees, its vapors blistering skin but bonding layers with immortal strength. To string a Yumi is to wrestle with contradiction, gentle force, controlled imbalance. But the Yumi is only the vessel. The true art lies in Kyudo, a discipline where form is philosophy. Every movement is codified into hasetsu, 8 stages of shooting. The archer rises, feet forming a triangle with the earth, ashibumi. The bow is lifted overhead, a slow arc mirroring the sun's path, daisan. The draw, kai, is not a pull but an expansion. The left arm pushes as the right hand spirals inward, thumb locked by a leather yugake glove. For 20 seconds, the archer holds full draw, body trembling, mind still. Release, hanare, is not a decision but a surrender. The arrow flies and the bow exhales. A low groan called yurugi, the sound of tension returning to peace. This ritual is rooted in Zen. Medieval samurai like Heki Danjo practiced Kyudo not to kill, but to kill the self. Legend claims he could loose arrows blindfolded in total darkness, guided by Mushin, no mind. Today, practitioners chase this clarity. In Tokyo's Budokuden Dojo, salarymen and students stand shoulder to shoulder, their Yumi trembling as they confront modern chaos. The target, a mere 28 meters away, is almost irrelevant. As the saying goes, the perfect shot kills the ego, not the enemy. Yet Japanese archery was not always so serene. In the 12th century, battles like Genpei turned archery into spectacle. Mounted samurai competed in yabusame, shooting at wooden targets while galloping at full speed. The arrows, tipped with turnip-shaped heads to honor spirits, were designed to whistle, their sound a prayer for victory. At Kamakura's Tsurugaoka Hachimangu Shrine, this ritual survives. Archers in Heian-era robes gallop past cherry blossoms, their shots timed to the drumbeat of Shinto priests. Miss, and the crowd gasps. Hit and the target explodes in a shower of splinters, a metaphor for life's fragility. The Ie arrow is its own art. Bamboo shafts are straightened over charcoal fires, fletched with eagle or hawk feathers, and balanced with tips ranging from blunt hikiya for practice to barbed yanagiba for war. Samurai arrows often bore names or poems, transforming them into messengers. In one famous duel, the archer Nasu no Yoichi fired a single arrow across a bay to pierce a fan held by a Taira clansman, a shot that sealed his legend and turned the tide of battle. Modernity has not dulled the Yumi's edge. At Japan's National Kyudo Championships, archers in crisp hakama robes compete in silence. Their arrows judged not just on accuracy but grace. Universities like Hosei preserve ancient techniques, while Kyoto's Heki Ryu School teaches battlefield archery to those willing to kneel on wooden floors for hours. Even pop culture bows. In Miyazaki's Princess Mononoke, the protagonist's fluid draw is a direct homage to Kyudo's elegance. But the Yumi's greatest lesson is impermanence. A bow lasts a lifetime but dies if neglected. Unstrung, it rests in a curved coffin, its fibers breathing. When an archer passes, their bow is broken, its spirit released. In this, it mirrors Japan itself, a nation that cherishes beauty and transience, strength and stillness. To witness Kyudo is to see a dialogue between past and present. The archer becomes a bridge between war and peace, control and release, the mortal and the divine. The Yumi does not conquer, it reveals. And In its silent flight, we glimpse a truth that mastery is not about hitting the target, but becoming the arrow.